The nurse just called. It's like 9 o'clock. She called at like 8:40. She's gonna be here at 10. She said that this meeting is gonna take a little bit longer than they are going to take in the future because she has to go through a lot of paperwork with me. She has to double check that I have all of my medications. She has to, you know, make sure they sent everything. So all of that. So it'll probably be a while, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to start my fluids, although I am really sleepy. So I think what I am going to do is get dressed. This is a day when I wish I could have coffee and like tolerate it. I'm gonna try to wake up now. See you guys later. So I am dressed. I put on this shirt, which I don't really like to wear because it's constantly falling down, but it's easy to see my port in it. And I'm just waiting for the vlog to finish uploading and for the nurse to get here. We'll see which one wins because the vlog says it has like 22 minutes and the nurse is supposed to get here in 15, so we don't know. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Thousands of tears later.
I can cancel my classes. So that went poorly. We tried to access my port not once, not twice, but 4 times. And it would not get blood return. It would not flush. So it seems that it is weirdly placed or something. So we have to go up to Winston-Salem, a 4-hour drive away, to interventional radiology. And we can't make it today because it's already like noon and they close at 5. So we're going to go tomorrow, try to get the port fixed. The nurse was very apologetic. She said she has literally never in her entire 35-year career of being a nurse had to poke someone more than once. I'm tired of being a rare disease. So now I'm really sore because when she would try to flush, the fluid seemed to build up behind my port, or in it maybe. And my muscle didn't like that. The good news is poking the port, basically painless for me. I don't know about you guys and your ports, but compared to the peripheral IVs and to the chronic pain I suffer each day, I literally did not feel the needle go in. It was great. I mean, at one point she even poked me straight in my incision to try and get a better angle. No pain. So we just have to get it accessed and get it working and figure out what's going to be going on. I hope that we can. And wish me luck, you guys. I don't know. This is life with a rare disease. You know, even simple things that are easy for a healthy person, like getting a port for chemo, you know, usually it's so basic. But for me, not basic. It gets really complicated. Anyways, I will update you guys when we have an appointment and when we know, you know, when we're going to be going up to Winston-Salem. Laying down after getting poked with 4 needles, poked in the chest 4 times, left me very exhausted. Also TMI, like I just started my period. I was on birth control for the longest time. Said I would only have a menstrual cycle every 3 months, and now I'm off of it right now because of thyroid issues and medication changes. And so what happens when I'm not on birth control and I menstruate is I basically develop worsening GI symptoms and POTS. My hypovolemia, which is low blood volume, that the POTS causes, gets much worse. So my heart rate gets really high and I get really fatigued. The hormone changes also cause my joints to become even more flexible than they normally are, and so I dislocate basically every joint way more easily, and that causes a lot of systemic joint problems and pain during and after menstruation. So since my GI issues get worse, but I'm obviously losing hydration via blood, it makes it really difficult for me to stay out of the ER. I really don't want to end up in the ER because it is expensive and they really can't do much for me except for give me peripheral IV fluids, which I can't take anyways. So we really need to get this port thing fixed, like, now. But we have an appointment with interventional radiology tomorrow at like 11 in the morning. And they are planning on putting TPA, which is basically a clot busting blood thinner, into the port in hopes that it's just a clot. And then hopefully after they put the TPA and let it sit for a while, the port should work fine. We are on the road to Winston-Salem. It's quite a drive, but we're doing it. I mean, one of the reasons why getting a central line sort of sucks is these are the risks. It is a man-made device, it does break, it does have its issues, and sometimes you need to get it fixed, even though you just got it placed like a week ago. But we're thinking that it's probably just a clot in the tubing and that some TPA should clear it up pretty quickly tomorrow, and then I can start infusing. Until then, I'm really dehydrated and I feel like crap because my menstrual cycle started and everything. So just gotta power through it and get there and bring you guys along for the ride, because these are the sort of emotionally draining things that happen when you're chronically ill. I'm in pain, which is another wonderful facet of having a vagina. And I hate it. My menstrual cycle sucks. Like normally, I would take hydrocodone, like a full dose of it, and it would take the edge off, because let's be real, hydrocodone doesn't even, like pain relief. Hydrocodone can barely touch my cramps. But I don't want to do that, because it makes me really sick, and I'm in the car, being sick and in the car, and all that not good stuff is just terrible, so I'm just sitting here nauseous and in a lot of pain. And we were discussing birds.
They haven't met my birds. I have to take the camera upstairs so you guys can meet my birdies.
It won't focus on you. Okay.
It's okay. I have two birdies. I have Skipper and Sweets, and they're both cockatiels. They're so cute. They're awesome. And I have to take the camera upstairs so that you can meet them.
And as you all know, I have Gus, and he's the little turd monger. But we're working on it.
My guys are grouchy, but they're good.
Going on trips like this without Rudy, but I also, as a responsible service dog owner, would never take Rudy anywhere I feel like he would be stressed, and I feel like he'd be stressed at the hotel. He is actually trained for hotels, and he does very good in them, but it would be stressful for him because he doesn't normally do PA, and, you know, like, let me tell you a story about how one day I decided to owner train a service dog because it would be so much easier than getting one from an organization. When I got really sick and my current owner-trained service dog could not provide the needs for me that I needed, I reached out to an organization, something which I did not want to do. So this organization that I'm going, that I applied to, it just doesn't look like I'm going to go with them anymore. Part of their caveat of accepting me is that I have to be able to promise that my allergies aren't going to be a problem if someone walks in eating a burger right beside me, and that I have to be able to withstand a, like, extremely grueling, even for healthy people, because they told me that, client team training course. Like, I don't know what chronically ill person would be able to handle that. Certainly not this one. And even if the IV fluid therapy brings me to the point where I can, because of how my disorders are constantly ebbing and changing, I can't promise that in 6 months to a year, I won't be more or less sick than how I am right now. All this to go to say that this is why I didn't want to go to an organization. From the beginning, I chose to owner train. Sometimes an organization can't promise you that you will have a dog that can do all of these tasks. It gets very complicated. I got very lucky with Rudy and alerts to a host of my medical illnesses, and alerts them well enough that I can tell when he's alerting to them. But, you know, a dog from an organization that's been scent trained might not always be able to do that. Those are my service dog struggles. In the meantime, I have Rudy, and I miss him a lot because he's so cuddly and I wish he was here. Made it to the hotel. Just gonna rest now and chillax because our appointment isn't until tomorrow. Alrighty vlog, I stuffed my face full of pizza and I've rested. Now I just gotta edit you guys. and then I'm gonna go to bed. So thank you for watching today's vlog. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I will update you guys tomorrow on how the whole port thing goes. Please, I hope it works. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.